Nigel Farage argued the EU was on its last legs as Brexit was another milestone towards the crumbling of the Union. Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage spoke to Ian Dale on LBC and reflected on the state of the European Union. Mr. Farage insisted that Brexit was the people's will in effect and a clear decision to step away from the EU. He noted that there were still significant problems within the bloc and these problems could result in the end of the Union within the next 10 years. The LBC host said, "Do you not think that as generations change there may be a shift in attitude? Maybe not in the next 5 or 10 years but in 20 or 30 years there will be a concerted effort to rejoin. This argument is not over." Mr. Farage argued that the bitterness was over and the agony over the last 4 years was now over. Mr. Farage admitted that debates around how countries are governed will continue and is not anything particularly new. The Brexit Party leader went on to highlight issues he felt indicated that the end of the EU was close. He added, "Just look at what's happening in Brussels. You've got the Polish and the Hungarians vetoing the budget. You've got a Eurozone which is driving the South into deeper and deeper poverty. I think at some point Italy will just have to leave that Eurozone. I don't think there will even be a European Union in 10 years' time." In response to the point of shifting opinions by generation, Mr. Farage argued countries were more likely to want to step away from the EU. He said, "I think in a year or two time you will see a lot of mainstream opinion across European politics saying, you know what? Why don't we have a Europe of trade, cooperation, friendship? They will say, why don't we have a Europe that my parents' generation thought they were signing up to nearly 50 years ago? So I don't think there will be any rejoining of this. What people will begin to understand, including the younger generation, is the point about being independent as democracy becomes vibrant. Democracy becomes real and we really will be in charge when we vote in general elections and with laws that directly affect us. I just don't see that being reversed, I at least hope not."